Recording. And now calling.
I think we'd be better at this.
I don't know if you can see
Given
that,
the-
but this is what we're doing. It's a daily podcast. Daily podcast? I don't know.
What's
So,
happening, dude?
I'm talking to the audience.
I
Wondering why you're not calling. Answering. Whatever.
we're back. I'm done. Oh, I've sorted it. We're not back. We're here. It's the first time. It's working now. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
I like the fact that we're back.
Yeah.
I think that's
Back.
brilliant. This is the second season, which no one else knows about.
Yeah. The famous second season, isn't it? Really? There's a cactus behind me.
Is there?
Cactus light. I put that in there thinking that'll spruce up the boiler that's behind me. I don't think it is. I don't think it's made it any better.
You know what I'm doing is I'm looking at that cactus right now. Maybe.
Are you?
Maybe.
What do you think of it?
It's as far as cacti go, I like it a lot.
Good. Anyway,
Yeah.
hello. How's it going, everybody? This is the Over and Out show. It's a cross-country.
Cross-platform, I don't know. We should
It's
probably...
a video. It's a podcast that is being created by social media chats and has been urged on through recent situations. should we
yeah.
say?
Health situations or
Yeah.
Do we use the P word?
No, we're not using the P word.
We can't use the P word.
Absolutely
Okay.
not. So if you're new to this thing and you've no idea who the hell we are, my name is Dyllon, and I am a photographer and video maker and general faffer about of things based in Northern Ireland. Who the hell are you?
My name's Ryan Say, and I'm a videographer, video creator, and those kind of things as well. I don't take photos though. No,
This sounds like an Alcohol Anonymous thing, doesn't it?
it could be. Yeah.
Well, he says as he literally sips a glass of red wine.
I was wondering what you were drinking because I
Yeah.
couldn't quite see it from where I am.
Well, I came downstairs to get something. I'd bought this nice expensive bottle of South African red. For it's our wedding anniversary tomorrow, and I bought that. And
It's
I came down
our
with
wedding anniversary.
Well, not you and me. My wife, and I came.
To be fair, the amount we talk on the phone, you know,
It should be.
it
yeah.
should be our wedding.
Anyway,
anniversary.
came down. She just cracked it open. I was like, "Oh, you've opened that, have you? That's for tomorrow." She's like, "No."
It's
So
for
yeah,
today.
Ryan and I have been friends for a few years now, and we met through the magic of Instagram, just for a like-minded love for creating videos. If you want any more information, for some reason there's a teaser for this whole thing on our podcast channel on Anchor. But in light of the current situation in the world, given COVID-19 and all this bollocks,
You said the
that
C
we've all
word.
been-
We said we
No,
weren't going to
well,
say there was.
you're okay with the C word. Well,
Okay.
that C word. Some C words we refrain from. But given the situation that we're in, everyone's kind of been requested to a voluntary self-isolation. So the two of us were sitting here, and we kind of have these conversations every day. One of us phones the other one, and before you know it, 2 hours have passed, and we've just waffled nonsense while doing work. So we've always wanted to bring these conversations to life through a podcast, because we thought, that's what we do now in this world. If
Yeah.
you talk to someone or you have a thought, record it, stick it out there for other people to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We've wasted hours, if not days,
Yeah.
talking to each
Days.
other. And days, maybe weeks. Who knows? This will be a stat when we get to the gates of St. Peter's. They'll be like, right, well, you spent 8 years on the toilet, 4 years watching TV, 15 years
Yeah.
on the phone to Dylan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how that
it's-
works. Brilliant.
It's mustard. It is mustard because it also the Over and Out started obviously because we used to do it through like voice and video chats on Instagram and stuff like that, and then now it's just become this ridiculous daily conversation, and like it's kind of got a bit mad. So we thought, right, seeing as how everyone's sort of self-isolating, and there's real limitations on what we can get out and do every single day, the two of us were like, well, why don't we just do this daily? That's probably what we should have said at the start of this thing.
I
so
don't
that
think
people
that
are like,
matters.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think that
Dude,
matters. I don't
people
think
are
it
all
matters.
about the daily content.
They are. And this is going to be
People love a
daily
bit of-
because
Yeah.
we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we literally
We're not
we
going
are
anywhere.
our own captive audience because we've got fuck all else to do, and we were like, do you know what? Let's record this. Let's
Yeah.
talk a bit about things. I guess where's the angle? The angle is that we are two full-time, self-employed creatives.
Well,
You
you
know,
say employed. We are totally
wow.
not. I'll be honest. Work has been pretty. Was it trim in the last week?
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
It looks to be so for the next few months. So this is why we're doing daily, basically, because I've got some editing jobs, and I have. Have you got any editing left? I don't know. Have you?
Yeah, I do. I have a fair bit left to do. But I guess that's kind of why we decided to do it. Like so like I have there's obviously a load of different people like this. I mean, like there's all this chat going on about like you know what's happening. And but just this is not going to become like a coronavirus hotspot channel for information and updates. This is just going to be the two of us talking some shit. But just to get it out there at the beginning, like people are talking about how this affects business, how this affects employment, how this affects things like schools. But like for us as freelance creative people, you're like getting these phone calls, hey, we're just going to cancel that shoot or postpone it. And you're like, call number 1's all right. Call number 3 and 4 is a bit worrying. Have you been getting a bunch of these this week, last week?
I've been getting emails. I had a whole bunch of things. I had something booked in for like June. That's now gone. Actually, funnily enough, that was to do with airlines. That was we go and shoot the AGM for the IATA, who are the umbrella company of all the airlines, and that's been cancelled. So that's gone. Apparently, I work with a guy in America, and he's still fully intent on it going ahead. But that's like a month away, so he's got all the positive vibes out there that we're going to get over this. And so that should be fine. But who knows? I mean, but then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's just disappeared. And just before I was on this call to you, I've been getting so many freaking messages and emails about editing and, can you give me advice on this? Can you help me edit with this and edit with that? And weirdly, even though I've lost all this other stuff, there is just a massive opportunity now to just create content like we're doing right now, or your own videos. I mean, I was speaking to you obviously Stephen Reed. I was chatting to him on Instagram the other day, and he was like, yeah, I finally get time to do my own videos without feeling guilty.
Guilt, exactly.
Which I think is great, because
that's it.
He's had a problem before, and I know you've had this, and I've had this as well. Actually, no. Have I had? I can't remember. But I know you two certainly have, which is where you go out and you're doing Instagram stories, and then you get that little message going, so about that video you were meant to be editing for me, why are you out at Spelgadam? Why are you running in the morns? And Steven said to me, he was like, if I don't go out and run and exercise, I'll go fucking mad, and I won't do your video at all.
So, yeah, for sure, man. But people don't see it. People don't understand that. Like, no one questions you on a Saturday. If you're working 9 to 5, no one phones you up on a Saturday and go, excuse me, are you down the park kicking a football about?
Yeah.
I have shit that needs done. You're like, yeah, I'll do it on Monday when I come in. So people don't understand. So they might see you, like, for me especially, like, I might be out at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or like 3 or something like that, just one-wheeling about or just arsing around, really. And people will be like, hey, just seen you doing this. Any chance you've got this done? And I'm like, what time did you start work? Because I started at 6:30 this morning. And I think that's the bit, it is difficult. So guilt-free is a huge thing. I said to my wife, this is great. Like, this is I mean, it's not great, but it's cool because if you look on the bright side, I used to read these Mad comics. You ever read Mad magazine? Ever seen that?
That's with the funny faces on the front. The only reference I have to that is I think there was a picture of Slash from Guns N' Roses was reading it once, and I was like, I need to read that magazine because Slash does. I never did.
You'd love it. You'd absolutely love it. So I grew up reading it as a kid, and there was this one not article, like story. Obviously, it's like they've got different characters and stories and themes, and one of them was called The Lighter Side Of, and then it was always like the lighter side of, and then something gruesome, like the lighter side of being decapitated, and then they would find like some ridiculous way to look at that in a positive way, and it always stuck with me. So I've always tried to find like the positive in those situations because naturally I'm quite a pessimist. So on a thing like this, it's like, yeah, work's gonna be tough, but maybe it'll allow me to create things that I want to do, because I get that guilt thing all the time where like I need to do something of my own. I mean, last week was a prime example. I had some videos that I'd filmed and edited, and they were just waiting to be uploaded. And I was trying to schedule to do a video every Wednesday, and then like you upload the video on a Wednesday that you filmed and edited throughout the week at nighttime in your own time and stuff, and then people then, it's like as you upload it, someone will message you, and it feels, and I don't know, maybe it's just a weird coincidence, but it feels like they see you upload something and they go, oh, it's time to upload his own fucking video. Where's the video he's sending me?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah. No,
it's getting done this year. So yeah, I reckon there's a lot of people with a lot of free time now. So
yeah.
that's why we thought just do this daily podcast.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
What else are we going to be doing?
Well, I'm going to be turning the oven on right now because I have to go and do that because, life doesn't stop. Give me 2 seconds. Entertain the audience. Whatever.
Get that done. So yeah, Ryan and I have been I guess you're still there, aren't you? With your headphones on, so you can.
I'm still here.
I mean, this is so we're like, no, you can. We're it's a kind of an awkward situation. So the way we've got this done is Ryan's based in London and I'm based in Belfast. So we're setting this up and shooting this and recording all this audio individually and recording the video. It's ridiculous actually when you think about it. And then I'm firing him over the files, and he's going to edit that stuff up. It's kind of cool though, because it's a bit of a challenge. It's something we've wanted to address and try for ages. And I think when you're in a situation like you are now, where people haven't really got a lot of options, you have to start being a bit more resourceful, a bit more open-minded to how you do things, to how you cater for stuff. And that can be anything from like getting a new cable to plug your PlayStation in so you can play PlayStation. Things like that. So
yeah.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. The funny thing is, I'm sitting next to you, so you should know I'm back. But you did.
I see you there. What's happening, Val?
Yeah. So I heard everything you were saying. I've forgotten most of it, but
I know because like obviously you're on the headphones, you can still hear me, but the
I can
folks at home,
they might have heard.
You're saying.
They might have heard me banging and crashing around. Who knows? I have no idea. We'll find out soon enough. So yeah.
So
pretty cool. Then.
It is. I've had a lot of young guys message me saying
that sounds like a weird opening to a story. Just saying.
It does, doesn't it? About work.
Not that that's weird. I'm just saying. No. You're a boomer now.
Oh, I am actually. Do you know? Right, get this right. So this last week I had these 2 moments where I was like, oh man, now I feel old. I'm not one of these people that feel like gives a shit about age. I don't. When people are like, "Oh, what age are you?" I'm like, I don't really care. It doesn't. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's how you're feeling, what you do, and what your outlook is. Age is kind of irrelevant. Age is like the weather. You can't control it, so no one chat to me about it. So, but then this week, I said 2 things out loud, and I was like, "Oh no!" And the first thing was, I think I need to get my ears syringed, because like. My wife was chatting to me and I was rubbing my ears going, no, say that again. And she was like, I was like, no, one more time, can't hear you. And she was like, are you deaf? So that was the first thing. And then the second thing, I was eating a bag of wine gums.
Uh-oh.
And I said, oh, the black wine gum's quite tasty actually.
If you're saying that, you're only inches away from buying Words Original and giving them to kids.
Yeah.
Or your grandkids. That you don't have, or just your own kids. Who knows?
But legit,
and you'll be propping your kid up with the Yellow Pages. That's it. Words Original Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
People of a certain age will know what that means.
I haven't got a clue what the Yellow Pages comments about. If I'm honest.
What?
No clue.
Am I more of a boomer than you are? Is that what that is? You remember that there was adverts on TV for the Yellow Pages, and it was big and thick. And they always used to do an advert like, so, I don't know, it's like the kid couldn't reach like the cookie jar, so he'd just go and get the Yellow Pages, put it on the floor and stand on it, because it was so thick and full of content. Obviously, ironically now, it's full of nothing, except maybe a front and back page, because everything's on Google. So, yeah that's where we are with that.
Okay, I understand. Here, actually, you're saying that, right? Mm-hmm. I was thinking recently, like not recently, today, actually, today.
Wow.
Given the situation we're in and about people needing to be like, I was saying to the folks while you were away doing whatever you do in the oven about being resourceful. And I was thinking like, how does this affect things like local newspapers?
Right? Are there still like local newspapers?
Yeah, there are. Man. There actually are local newspapers because
I think I have the Chiswick Herald. Doesn't that sound so posh?
Does, doesn't it?
What do you have? What is your?
They're just.
What is your local paper?
Our local paper
Is
the
yours like the
Spectator.
bang? Oh, is it the Banger Spectator?
The
Is that-
Banger?
Banger. That's where you're
It's
from.
Bangor, if you're
Oh,
from where I am.
Bangor.
Bangor.
I thought it was like a sausage. A banger.
No, not a banger. Not a banger, mate.
Bangor.
But like those papers, like we've had all sport cancelled here, and like people buy newspapers for sport. That's a huge thing. So it's like, how do people like those businesses react? What are they gonna do? And it's like, I think like a good, like, those sort of places need to be resourceful, and it's like you need to just change how you do shit. So instead of trying to compete with like mainstream media or write about sport, maybe this is the opportunity for the journalists who have been doing the same old to start getting creative. Look at Marley and Me. What a film. What a film. Change direction, pivot, try something new, write a different article, find a better story.
What's that got to do with Marley and Me?
I don't know. You ever watch Marley and Me? He's a journalist in it.
Is that Owen Wilson and the dog?
Yeah,
obviously.
well, Luke. Yeah, Owen Wilson.
I don't remember the story. I just remember that. We shouldn't do
You just
spoilers.
remember there's a dog.
There's a dog.
Yeah, don't. There's a dog.
Yeah, okay, there's a dog. Okay.
If you haven't watched it, watch it. I love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. Do you not remember the whole point? Like, he's a journalist. Like, that's literally one of the main storylines.
I remember there was a fluffy dog that was naughty and did stuff, and obviously
it's probably not. To be fair, it's probably not your kind of film. It's not like
it wasn't Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Mad Max. So
yeah,
basically it's dead to me. So
if it's not shot in some sort of arty way or a little bit stuck up, Ryan say won't watch it.
Well, that's why I don't watch any of your content.
True. That's why I don't watch any of my content. Talking about that,
I would do a mic drop, but I don't want to because this is an expensive mic.
Shit the bed. I was just about to get onto that as well. No. We are recording this podcast on the MK4 digital microphone from the fellas and folks over at Sennheiser. So
Yes.
Ryan and I have been chatting. I mean, this is a bit mad, really, when you think about it.
It's mental.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. We've been talking to Sennheiser for the last few months, and they were like, "Do you want some mics, guys?" And we were like, "Okay, okay." Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, send us a mic." And then I expected like a mic to arrive in the box, and the next thing is 7 million mics arrive, and this is one of them.
Yeah,
which is cool. I quite like it.
Yeah, no, this mic. Well, should we go over the technical difficulties? Do people need to know about that?
It was a absolute bastard to set up. It was an absolute not the mic, just the whole getting you working out. It's got this. Have you worked out what this cable's called, by the way? It's got this cable that's
I don't know what this cable is.
Not like anything else. It's called like a.
I do have the other cable around.
Hebrio or something.
Oh, you've looked it up.
Some weird name.
Wow.
Yeah, I tried to pronounce it, but I have no idea. But it basically it's a digital compressor mic for like use in a studio, and it just plugs straight into your laptop. Or your phone. I haven't worked the phone bit out yet.
I need to look at that maybe. Yeah, I'll look at that.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
and you can just use it for like recording shit like this. So the two of us are running around. We thought like they have given us a
all right,
whole load of different microphones.
Oi, they've given us a load of old microphones to play with.
They've given us those microphones. What they gave to us last week. What in it? Yeah.
Yeah. Are we supposed to use these for something, or do we just leave them in the boxes?
Well,
so
they were left in boxes for quite a while. It was overwhelming. I got like 3 boxes, like big boxes, like 2 feet by a foot, and I thought, gee, what are they sending me? Like
boxes,
magic?
By the way, not microphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 2 foot long microphones.
Although I'd like a 2 foot long microphone. Anyway, it was like, how many microphones can you fit in a box? And it turns out quite a few. And no, it was amazing. I'm so
and like
I'm still trying to get through them all. To be honest,
you've got to get through this. To be fair,
yeah. Well, yes, absolutely. You've got to get through this.
But when the box arrived, right?
We should have that as the theme tune for this. I don't know if we can do that.
Yes.
Can we do that
for the virus? What if we just sing it? I gotta get through this. We gotta get through this. If we self-quarantine, we're gonna get through this. So they send us these boxes, and what's quite funny about it
don't listen to the health experts. Listen to us, because we know what's going on.
Facts coming at you.
The facts that are coming from us via Daniel Bedingfield.
Yeah, that's who sings that. No, what?
It is. I'm sure it is.
That's
look.
not. You can't just say that.
I can.
Hold on.
Look, okay. What I'm
Hold on.
I'm gonna turn around to my laptop because we wanted to do
Right.
this as a
Right.
part of this. And
You
Daniel
gotta
Bedingfield. Why is Daniel
get
Schiffer coming
through
up? Jesus.
This. You gotta get through this.
Is it Bedingfield?
Holy shit! It is Daniel Bedingfield.
Do you owe me
You
a
absolute loser.
You owe
Why
me
do
a
you know that?
Because well, it doesn't matter. You owe me a shiny pound now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, there you go.
I'll
Yeah.
send you an
Well,
old pound.
Don't send me an old pound. Just send me a microphone.
So this mic thing, all right. What was funny about this is the two of us, like, I mean, I've worked with brands and stuff before on things like this, but never to the scale or with a brand like Sennheiser, who, like, when you think of something. Like, I remember using old school headphones years ago. They were all Sennheiser, was all good stuff. So when we got chatting to these guys, I legitimately thought like they might send us an onboard for the cam. But actually what they've done is they've sent us loads of cool studio mics and stuff that I'm just like, do you know what? Coronavirus? Guess what I have? A box of microphones to play with. So you can do one. So I'm going to sit in the house and just work out what's happening with them all. And yeah, I think this one's kind of cool. Every time they kept sending them out, we kept messaging each other being like, I got this one. What did you get? And you were like, and we got them in different orders. So there was this kind of like, there was this like friendly rivalry, whereas like we were patting each other on the back, but then also giving each other the finger behind the thing. It's like, oh, nice one, fella. You got that one. Cool. Well, go fuck yourself.
Well, actually,
'Cause I also got this.
I've still got one that Dylan doesn't have, and it comes in
Yeah.
a beautiful box. Have I got it here? Can I? Oh, hang on. Oh, here it is. Look, I can show it to you. Can you see it from where you are right now?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
That's nice.
let me open it. It's a bit like that thing in Pulp Fiction when you open it up like this, and the light. Yeah. You see that? You like that?
Delightful.
Except there's no
Delightful.
light. I should have put a Lytra light in there. Hashtag thanks,
That would
Drew.
have been good.
Yeah,
That would have been
should have
good.
done that, but didn't.
Don't even taunt me about my Lytra light. Chuck that in a post box. Gone.
Yeah, why would you want to put it anywhere else? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I've been playing with a few of the mics, and some of them are kind of cool, but the one I haven't really looked at much is this one here, the AVX. Because, I don't know, it's a bit of a daunting experience. That one looks very pro.
It is very pro. It's very nice, though. This is probably one of the best lav mics. And I'm not just saying this because it's Sennheiser. It is literally one of the best lav mics I think I've ever owned. It's amazing. It's made of like strong metal, aluminum. I think it is aluminium. How do you say that?
Aluminium.
Oh, God.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. It's been thrown on the
Touched
floor.
my face there. Sorry, world. Jesus.
I've been touching my face all the way through it. Anyway, it's an amazing microphone. I'll be honest. It just works so well. There's a nice strong signal through. You can adjust the level on the receiver. It's a very good microphone. Highly recommend it.
Okay,
You
cool.
haven't started. Have you started using it yet? Because I've been
Will
using
you give
it on
it back
everything.
eventually? If you could send it back at some point later this evening, I'll fucking have a look at it. But yeah, it's really enjoying playing with them now. So anyway, yeah, that's the guys have hooked us up with these mics. So we thought we were basically going like, what could we do with this podcast mic that we could have a bit of fun with? And we were like, hey,
We could do a podcast.
self-isolation. Let's do a podcast. So that is what this is about. It's not going to be this technical. It's going to just be more general bollocks of us just chatting nonsense to each other.
I think
and
ultimately
really just for the fun of it.
it is.
Yeah?
It's just for the fun, and it's to take away from the C word. Because
Yeah.
everywhere I go now, it doesn't matter. Everyone's talking about it, and you know what? I am sick of it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I am, yeah.
I'm not.
I
I don't
think it's
actually
like-
have it yet, but I'm
Yeah.
sick of the whole concept, and I just want to get away from it. And just we have these great chats every day where we just talk about shit for days or hours,
so
annoying our wives to the point of where I think they both might leave. Who knows?
yeah.
I don't know. No.
Put them in contact with each other.
Yeah, they
We'll
should
ship
probably
one
chat
of
to
them.
each other.
One of them should come here, and I'll go over there.
Yeah.
Imagine the content we'd make. Anyway, I'm just
Anyway.
gonna check my 2 seconds. I'm gonna check my my thingamajig.
Are you still recording?
Let's
Yeah.
call it, dude.
Yeah,
let's
let's
call
call
it.
it.
Never longer than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
absolutely.
so yeah, we're gonna try to keep these to half an hour every single day for as long as we could be bothered.
Well, as long as we're in quarantine, I think that's probably
Yeah.
the best thing. And then
Yeah.
because this is a great example, because who are those guys, the Daily Talk Show? They did like 20 episodes before they even put any out. So this for us is the same thing, except we have to do these now because we're in quarantine. So if once we come out of quarantine we're still doing it, then we will carry on doing it.
Of course.
And by that time we might be good. Anyway.
Right, I'm going to go. You've got your dinner to cook. Thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow.
You know what we could do?
Let's talk a bit more shit.
We could do a high five, microphone level. Like 1, 2, 3, go, and on go, right?
Done it. I've done it. Okay.
What? No, you go 1, 2, 3, go. Hang on. 1, 2. I fucked it. I went on go.
Just keep doing it.
1, 2, 3, go.
Go. There you go.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Go. We can fade to black on this. Just going 1, 2, 3, go.
Anyway, thanks for watching and listening. If you're not tuned in to our daily bollocks on Instagram, do that. They're tagged below. Pause. I keep having to look at the timer.
Okay.
5 seconds. Let's go. Let's end it now. Thanks for watching and...